membership sites, or clubs as we'll call it, as a business model. Sponsored by ifsimply.com. So today we're going to go through what a membership site is. We'll use the term membership site and membership club interchangeably. Why it's highly profitable, who's using this business model to generate monthly income, and how you can get started with your own club 100% for free. So first of all, what is a membership site? On the basic level, it's a site that requires you to log in order to access premium content. That premium content can be free and just require a name and password, or it can be paid, in which case it requires someone to pay you each and every month to access that premium content. That content can take many forms, but video and courses are two of the highly profitable forms of content that you can host in a membership club. So what is that content inside? Well, generally they're how-to videos, they're audio, and they're blog posts or an ebook that can be converted into tutorials and how-to text content. Ideally, though, it's anything of value to your subscribers. So if it's not how-to content, perhaps it's exclusive music or exclusive content that you've created on your own. Who's using a membership site? Mommy bloggers are using them, technology geeks, even artists. Anyone who has a passion to share can create their own membership club. How are they using these? Well, they share their knowledge and passion inside this club with their existing audience. Maybe they have an email list, maybe they have a social media following, or a blog. They take those casual consumers of their content and they direct them to their membership club in order to engage them in a more full and immersive experience that they then control and can monetize. So they share how-to information, insider knowledge, reviews on products, tips on how to do something specific. Here's a great example. Let's say we have a mommy blogger. She creates a club called Working Moms, How to Balance Life and Family in a Busy World. In her club, she shares in-depth tips on how to make everyone happy while maintaining your sanity. She can have courses directed to sleep techniques, time management, different ways to maximize the time that you have with your family and your child, and how to get the most out of your job. Any of these things fit right into her topic, and people understand what they get when they come to this club. The tech geek, this is very common. HTML Heroes, Mastering the Art of Web Design for Newbies. That's very direct, and you know that you're going to get content about how to master the art of web design geared towards newbies in a form of video series, discussion, and it focuses on learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, this is just one of the many examples of a club that you could create. There are tons of other tech topics that you hear people. Graphic design is a great one. Photography is another really good one. Even building robots and hardware, those are all great things. Whatever your audience is already consuming for content from you or is looking for, you can create a club surrounding that. An artist is another really great example of how you can use a membership club in a very unique way. Here's a club called Paint Yourself Silly, finding your inner artist and having fun doing it. Now, this one, they share monthly art projects delivered via in-depth blog posts, how-to videos, and discussion inside the membership area. So each and every month, this particular artist creates an art project, puts a new tutorial up inside the blog portion of the site, then creates a video on how to actually execute the art project, and then within the discussion area, people post their resulting project via photos and discussion on challenge in the experience while they were doing the project, and then the artist can actually respond and they can have a dialogue. Other members can share their work and they can all discuss it. So that's a really unique way of using the membership site model. Other ways that we've seen are moms who actually share tips on how to keep your kids occupied by sharing weekly projects for kids to do at home. So it can take the form of crafts, activities where they build things with blocks, developmental activities, all of those things delivered via the same blog posts and video series within the membership club. So what does it really look like inside of a club? Well, here's a generic example. There's usually some sort of centralized dashboard, a series of how-to videos, a blog component, and discussions. Those are very, very common and powerful parts of a membership club. Now, what does a membership site matter? You have a blog, you already are out there with your social media presence, perhaps you're selling ebooks. Why should you consider a membership club? Well, the benefits to you as a content creator or a mentor within your club is that you can get more revenue per customer. Advertising using Google AdWords, you might get pennies per click. And membership sites, you can charge $40 a month. So that means for one click on Google AdWords where you might make a few pennies, and in that case you're driving people away from your website, you can actually capture that lead of that customer and potentially get $40 plus a month. And the prices can range anywhere from $12 to hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on how good the content is and how much your audience is willing to pay. The best thing about membership sites is that it's a sustainable business. It builds over time. Members are cumulative, and the more members that you have within your club, the better off your club is going to be. The community adds value even beyond what your content and your individual contribution to your club actually brings. So the more people you have discussing and supporting each other and going on that journey together, the more valuable your club is and the more reason people stick around. And the best part is, within a membership club, you can provide more focused content. So where your blog might skim the surface of a particular topic, you can have deep content on one specific topic where you can create an article, a how-to tutorial article, and a video course and discussion all surrounding how to do that one thing. So you can save yourself a lot of time thinking up new ideas, and you really just give people a step-by-step process. And I urge you to keep it very, very simple. So how do you build yours? Well, there are some basic requirements to create any membership club. Generally, you need to have a web host. You have to lock your content. That usually uses the WordPress platform and some WordPress plugin. Unfortunately, with WordPress, you have to use the admin interface and generally use some sort of short codes around your content to lock which content you want to lock, and provide that look and feel that you want might take another step. There could be web development associated with that. There's recurring billing that has to be put into your site. Now, many of these plugins actually do this for you, but they do require some tweaking. And then you need a landing page in order to tell people what they're going to get when they join your club. Popular ones include OptimizePress, rather expensive, good look and feel, but can be pretty technical. And then email marketing and lead capture, which you can use many different services. Aweber, MailChimp, all of those are standard. However, it also requires you to integrate your lead capture page or your landing page with your email service. So there's a lot of pieces that have to be put into the puzzle in order to get a fully functional web site up and running for membership clubs or membership sites. common obstacles that you're going to overcome when you're creating a membership club. One is the complexity. Many people want to create a membership club. They have a great idea, but they struggle with the technology to create it. So you have a WordPress website, and then you get a plugin, and then you get a member software that sits on top of it that helps you with some of the user management, and it can get pretty complicated. So you may spend a lot more time than you want on understanding how to build it. The second is the startup costs. So for a lot of people, they have the idea that they want to create a membership site. They go out and find the software that everyone recommends, and many times the software is several $100s for each piece. So you'll end up spending on the order of a few $1,000s to get your membership club up and running in the smoothest way possible. Now that can obviously vary depending on your goals, but it can be a struggle to come up with the content and technology and then pay for that before you even start generating any revenue. And ultimately that affects your vision. So I use the picture of Steve Jobs because here's somebody who's taken something that existed in many other forms. We had BlackBerry with email. We had our music player separate. We had our camera separate. And he repackaged those and created a simple, sleek interface for his product. And that's what you have to do for your knowledge and your content. You need to create a super simple way for people to consume your knowledge in a very step-by-step way. And it has to be what your audience really wants. Now that's as simple as potentially asking people. But when you start out with your membership club using some of the traditional tools, you end up losing your vision because you end up trying to fit it into all of the different tools that you're using. So our goal is to overcome all those obstacles. And that can be done with proper planning, execution, and it can reap huge rewards. We aim to eliminate these obstacles. We want to remove the complexity, eliminate the startup costs for creating your membership club or site, and help you focus in on your vision. That's what ultimately matters, is your community, your vision, your content. So focus on your content and not your technology. And we're doing that at ifsimply.com. And here's how it works. First, you're going to visit ifsimply.com and just click to create a club. You give your club a name and then you add your exclusive content. Video courses, audio, blog posts, all of that in the simple inline editor where you just type over the existing text. There are prompts for everything, and it actually gives you the proper structure to create a membership club without needing to know anything. And there's a complete resource for you to give you best practices within a membership site secrets club. And then all you have to do is grab your link and promote it. And that's how you start making money. When you promote your club, people come to the link, they sign up as a basic or premium member, and when they do, you keep 70% of all profits each and every month. They get billed whatever the price is that you set for your club. Thank you for joining us today, and visit ifsimply.com and sign up to create your free club now.